So I just recorded a whole intro without actually hitting the record button. I'm sorry. Let's be quick about it. Foundry pushed into the corner. Obviously on the top we've got a large catwalk. It's just another level. I'm probably going to extend it the whole way. Maybe not the middle part. But I might eventually move all the create stuff up here. Putting the engine right here. Steam engine. We did set up the vacuumulator, whatever it is, to make carpet dust with an igneous extruder and lava on the other side. We have increased the size of the chicken farm, which we will get to. I was slaughtering the chickens and then cutting up their bodies. We could take regular raw chicken, cutting board, make it chicken guts, and I'm making chicken soup with it. We also have a very ugly obsidian generator. But I made a little farm back here. I have to keep looking over to make sure I'm recording. This is the same type of farm setup I did on Desolate Planet with the gantry shafts and the same normal create radial chassis and stuff. Then they are pushed into a chute, into a hopper, into an upper, into an upper, into a chest, which is smart chuted with a filter to only put these in a drawer. This is just a quick recap I'm trying to do. I think that's it. We replaced the mannequin thing with a chicken, as we can. And I was on the way to start to make this crystallizer, which I didn't actually make, but I did make most of these parts. I'm still working on this external heater. So, we'll be able to make that. Throw it back in there. And the crystallizer. Okay. Confetti popper, we need to celebrate, Ooh. Oh, that's right, up here. I got all the beer that I'm gonna need for the forged eye. Needs 1,000 millibuckets, 100 repeated times. 100,000 millibuckets. We set up a small bone meal farm with the cloche. So it's just growing wheat. All of it gets deposited into a hopper, into a composter, into a drawer. And I've got this brewing up some dirt for who knows what. But that's another, every stack of ingredients you put in here is 8 stacks of dirt. These have been going pretty steady, 397, 396 of each. So that's good. All right, so we have the crystallizer. Now, the only problem is, well, I probably can't do 2 alternators. So, for the sake of the content, okay, what do we... An early AME system might be quite rewarding to set up. Remember that systems without a ME controller can only have 8 devices. Well, I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work right now. I have my create system. The only way I would be convinced to do it at this moment is if I can make a storage bus. If I can make a storage bus, which I can't because I need a multi-servo press instead of a, what are they called? Inscriber? So the game kind of freaks you on that. I think there is an inscriber though. It is only used to combine them though. It is not used to do that. Okay, well, we're gonna skip this branch for right now though. I was also thinking there's this quest here for the pool rooms. That could be fun if we can finish this episode quick. Then maybe we do that. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes. With a crowbar, you can open the drains that you might have been coming across underneath the carpet. Oh. Okay. Heavy machine frame. That's not that hard, actually. But we need rose quartz. Okay. So the redstone acid. Okay, so we have to do the mixer first. Oh boy. Let's see. Fluid pipes, we might have some. Alright. The immersive engineering stuff's like cool, but it's annoying to make. Okay, light engineering blocks. The 4. Yep. Sheet metal. A redstone engineering block, steel scaffolding, steel fence. Redstone. Okay. We have the supplies for the mixer. Congratulations. Probably should have done that when we made it. I'm thinking... So for now, we're just going to make it over here. But I was hoping... We'll get a few more universal pipes, actually. I was hoping to make another level and make that all industrial stuff. Technology. Well, when you can't have anything to store power, you just make a bunch of universal cables from mechanism. And it will store it all. We do a bit of parkour just to get on your own contraption here. And we will put the mixer over here, I guess. For right now. Temporary. I don't really look forward to moving it. But what are you gonna do? How wide is this? We need a smart fluid pipe, which I do have. It's just, oops. Need some feather falling. And a filter. No, seriously, take a screenshot of that because I'm not going to be able to keep opening that. It's on the other monitor. Let's see. It's just 5 scaffolding. I think it's like this. Don't know what's in the middle. Looks like maybe pipes. This, 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 and this. Oh yeah. This is probably the power port. All right, full power. That's also a power port, I think. We need to put a smart fluid pipe. Ooh, we gotta get... No, we should be fine. So we can only, hopefully, do that. Hopefully that will work. Okay. This might have been the... Actually, is the sound mod in here? No, it's not. But... Friendly creatures sound off. There we go. Not trying to listen to that. This is where I was making steel automated. Where do I pump in fluids? Maybe this is a bad place to put it. Oh, right here. Shoot. How do I get out? Okay, we've got it rebuilt. We've got a few more supplies. Now, I am going to set this back up. I think this is output. I think red's output, I mean. And then we set a filter. Just should be set already. This is an allow list. I guess we could set it to a deny list too of water. So what I was thinking was we're going to need more pressure. Potentially. It literally just broke that. Are you kidding me? This should be being filled with water now. Okay. Gosh. So difficult for no reason. Power, water. Now I think we just throw redstone in there. The only problem is getting fluid out again. So we'll need to do the crystallizer here. That's going to accept some power. Very slowly. And we'll put this, no, this here. I guess a gearbox. With another cog, which of course, oh, thank God I have some wood. Now this should not be pulling the water out. Okay. Now what's the ratio? Okay, 1 per 250 millibuckets. So if I just throw like a stack of redstone. Oh, ooh, this is not pretty. I'll tell you that much. I do have an idea. Huh? Alright, let it fill back with water. Mechanism pipes are always weird when you build a multi-block. There you go. Alright, let's throw some redstone in. Ooh. And then do I have to change config? To the... This would be the back, I think. Actually, I think that one's the back. But if they're all input-output, it shouldn't matter. Okay, filling up the redstone acid. Sweet. And now, in order to make rose quartz, has to be quartz dust, but that's okay. We have crushing wheels. And I have a bit of quartz. I don't think I have like a ton. I have 200. Never mind. Do a whole stack. We ball. Oh, we're gonna need some sandpaper. Throw this in here. That's not... Okay, that's faster than I thought it was gonna be. Where's my soup? Yeah. Rose quartz. Okay, that should almost give us an electron tube. We gotta polish it by simply putting this in our offhand. Sweet. A whole new world. And then we need a few iron plates. Do I have any left? I don't know. Let's just make some more. Move my plate making machine up here because it's quicker. This and this. Electron tubes. Alright. Now it also looks like renewable lead. Oh, you can make lesser soul gems this way. That's pretty useful. So it looks like maybe we could set up another system. Here, make some more. Oh, dumbass. We can make another system that takes the excess flow of redstone acid once this fills up, if. Because we were trying to make a stack of it, actually. Let's just, I mean, it's got infinite water. Let's just throw another stack in there. Is it processing both at the same time? Oh, that's nice. Make some more tubes. Brass tunnel. What is a tunnel versus a funnel? I don't know. Ah. Okay, so there's this section about renewable lead. Wallpaper can be dissolved in the redstone dust to yield the poisonous lead dust within. So we're going to automate that. I mean, at least for the most part, I can't constantly fill that thing with redstone. But we're going to need a... Do I have another spout? That's a spud. What is it? Glue on copper casing. And we'll need a belt. We don't need belts. Use them all. Should be it, I think. How was our stress-o-meter? Ooh, this might stress it out, but we'll see. It's just gonna get in the way of the crystallizer. But that's okay, we don't really care. Well, this is very temporary, so don't worry about it too much. So we'll need a smart chute. Or wait, boy, this is not gonna be pretty. Flip this. I can never remember how to create items. We're gonna add a putty knife to it. Then we're gonna add a smart chute. Filter this. Let's just do allow. Wallpaper. So only wallpaper will come out of it. I realize the mistake I've made, so we'll figure it out, but as far as running stress. And then get this. Get this, 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 this. Now that should fill with redstone acid. I thought it would anyway. Don't know why it's not pulling it out now. I think if you put too much redstone in and there's no room for water, then it messes with the machine. Pretty sure that's what just happened. So we just can't overload it. We'll put in this, although it's filling kind of fast. Oh, I can't take it back out? That's cool. Well, anyway, wallpaper. Pulp. We'll need a way to avoid that. So eventually we can upgrade this to, I mean, I guess it's just passively working at the moment, so it doesn't really matter, but we could add more deployers. But let's go get a funnel, I guess, and a chest, since there will be pulp. I don't know if it's just pulp, so we're going to do a chest. But eventually the wallpaper will grow back. And I don't have my putty knife, so I think it's like a 20% chance for lead dust. If it's always pulp, then we can create a double drawer for it, I guess. Or a nullifier or something. Anyway, lead dust completes this. Which we can then burn. I'll just throw it in there for now. Or cook, I mean. Okay, and we've got... I threw it in the chest. But instead of standing here like a doofus, just do that. That doesn't last very long. Okay, heavy engineering block, it's time. And we'll get a sniffer plushie. That is something I've literally never seen in regular Minecraft. I know it exists, but I don't even know how to do archaeology and crap. I mean, I guess in theory, I can make a mess up here and make the advanced blast furnace. Then fix it later. Another heater. Alright. And that's to make one. And then I think those are just plus a steel plate. Alright, we've got our supplies for the blast furnace. The 27 reinforced blast bricks and a hopper. We also made the blast furnace preheaters, but I've never used them before. I've barely ever used the blast furnace. So we'll put it up here for right now. But I think this structure, almost the same. The preheaters, I'm not exactly sure where they go. I see where they go. And those hold power. It also says to put a chest right in the front. That's the auto output. Immersive engineering is a cool mod. In theory. Okay, they're preheated. Let's make some steel, I guess. How fast it is. Does it need fuel? Probably. I'm not seeing significant speed increases. Are we generating enough power, by the way? Like, this alternator's enough? 180 FE, that's it. Once we upgrade the stress, we will get a lot more power. Oh, the slag gets auto-outputted. Steel still goes here. Okay, fair enough. But it is time. So we have all these things. I don't have a ton of soul fuses, but it's alright. Make some. They're not hard, I don't think. Glass? Oh, it's mana glass. Do we have any glass? I can make some more. Because they are easy. Should have enough in here. You guys go a treat. Refill that up. I was kind of explaining my hierarchy later. Create in the middle, I think. Down here, maybe we'll keep the forge and do like magic and stuff. We have that. And like farm and chicken and whatnot. And then up on the top, we'll do tech. What I'm thinking anyway so far. What? Where's my... Okay. So it's soul fuse, electron, and steel... or advanced thing. The component. And more steel, which I have some, so that's fine. How many can we even make? We got 12, let's say. That's something. It's like most of our steel right now. Let's make like 10. Should hold us over for a little. Nope, I need those. Damn it. Oh, now I've ruined everything. Get back on there, dude. I need you to get on there. Medic, where'd you go? Come here. Can you make that jump? Come on. Why are you stupid? Straight up chore to get them up. Wait. There we go. Do not sit on the chair. It is his chair. I need those frames. So we take the heavy engineering frames, soul fuse, electronic component, and electron cube. So soul, bing, bang, boom. We'll get rid of the quartz on here. Soul fuse, electronic. Boom, boom, boom. Woo! Heavy engineering block. That one definitely deserves a party popper. That is huge. That is chapter 3. Technically not fully. Did I just toggle rain on accident? That's alright. Which unlocks chapter 4. The blaze burner. That's kind of all I care about at the moment. That way we can we can upgrade the whole create system. Okay, well, my game crashed. So that was cool. I'm not sure where it left me. It looks like we don't have the fuses. My game crashed and like my whole PC like exploded. It was crazy. The components. I need my eyes checked, man. Where are my... Did it just like delete some items from existence? Yeah, there should be a bunch of these. I think I like deleted all my steel too. What the hell? I got a few more down here too I can use. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I don't have machine frame. Okay, well that really sucks. Actually, the components suck a little bit more. Not the end of the world, but pretty annoying. I'm not gonna just cheat and give it back to myself. We press on. Okay, there's our components. And then it was fuse, component, tube. Seven. What happened to my other one? Well, whatever. We live. The world does not end. Alright, chapter 3. Woohoo! Do that again. The plushie. Alright, I think we're mostly done with 3. Maybe dabble into the pool rooms at some point. Forged eye. Yeah, we're gonna wait on that just because. Oh, chapter 4 is kind of long. So we have a couple cages I actually picked up. In the nether. So we're gonna make those, or blaze like cages. Now we can summon blazes through probably lesser summoning. Yeah, hot steel, 2 lesser soul gems, which I did learn we can actually make it in here. So we're gonna do that. 2 soul shards and quartz dust. We're actually gonna have to summon a couple blazes. That should make lesser because we have to kill them. So we need blaze rods for something? The transmutation, that's it. Because we need them for a brewing stand. So we need 2. We need 2 blaze rods. And I have a cleaver, which usually has better yields. Give me that. Give me that. 2 soldier, heavy engineer, hot steel. That's so easy. Pretty sure steel thing. Wow, he's real. Mine. I'm probably going to get 2 for the create stuff, so let's capture 2. Then we will try to... I don't really want to use all my heavy engineering blocks, but I guess they're not crazy hard to make. No, we killed him. Oh, and 4 blaze rods. Don't even need to waste my engineers. Love having a cleaver. Alright. In theory, I could get one for this guy, but it's alright. We'll be fine. Blaze plushie! Ah, now we can superheat a mixer and make brass. But I do know we need to make fiberboard, which means we need a lot more industrial tech, which makes me want to make this 3rd floor I've been talking about. So, unfortunately for you guys, I think I'm going to do all the work in between because it's just going to be a lot. Taking everything down, rebuilding it. You know. We'll have most of the same stuff, just rearranged and a little bit neater. I'm going to have to make like 2 of these probably. Well, no. Probably just 1. But what we can do, well, yeah, I guess, why not? Oh, we need straws. They need straws. Because the blaze burners are going to drink lava. Now, I have a lava pipe here. Shutting down production will require a jump start. Look at, there's a little straw. He was number 1. Okay. It's going to require a jump start. Why is this not working? Okay. Now we're online. Now we need to make this fluid tank a lot bigger in order for it to be effective. But I think we're somewhat online with the blaze burners. They can finally use the lava, which means this can finally... I'll see, be put to work, but at most we'll just throw a couple more buckets on there. Alright, so I think it's just going to be a short little episode today. What did we get done? We made lead automatically, sort of. We've made crystal rose quartz. We've made the heavy engineering. We finished chapter 3, so that's great. How far ahead is like a me controller? Oh wow, way all the way down here. Yeah, like I said, I don't even really want digital storage. This will probably be the big subject next episode. Alchemy catalyst, because we're gonna need a couple of them. Oh, renewable gold. So we're gonna have to go to the pool rooms, it looks like. Renewable zinc, I don't really care, I guess, but brass. There's a lot of create, we're probably gonna need brass. Liminal transport, I've literally never used the trains. So we'll see. But yeah, I think this is gonna be our focus next time, and probably when you come back, when we resume for episode 9? 10? I don't know what I'm on, sorry. Something like that. I think I have 8 ready. Or editing 9, this is 9, and then 10, so we'll see. But yeah, I think I'm going to redo everything here. Now that we've hit this milestone of having blaze burners. So, I will see you all back with that in the next episode. So, have a good one, everyone.